me again. We're going to watch another video. Today, we're going to be watching the second installment for Martincitopants' My Summer Car. So the last episode, we just realized that My Summer Car is actually a game in Finland, I think. And they make cars. And he gets killed all the time. Yeah? Did you guys like my recap? Yeah, turns out there's a lot more to this series. It's a whole ass playlist per se. 15 videos. Unreal. 15 videos. This is unreal. Okay, we're going to be watching the second one, which is Getting Killed Even More in My Summer Car.
Hello again. Welcome back to Finland. In the last video, we experienced the many wonders of Finnish culture.
Finland!
Building a rally car, getting very intoxicated, tractor driving, dying of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying for pissing on the TV.
Wait, why do I not
Dying from
remember?
giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide with another car head-on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers an hour.
Oof.
You know,
Bitch.
normal Finnish
Bitch
stuff.
business.
Last video we died a lot of times and made zero progress because every time I died I had to start over from the beginning. In this video I've disabled permadeath. Trust me, this was a good idea. Today we're gonna actually build up our rally car and, with some luck, win the rally. Death
Let's go!
will not stop us, but it'll definitely get in the way. So, let us begin. We began back at home, with the car ready for assembly. I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion, and the car was built. To get the car running, I had to buy a few more things from town. Of course, the only vehicle I had access to was the slow, not fun, very boring tractor. Normally getting to town would take it about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this.
Bitch. Rip Bozo. GG's.
Disabling permadeath was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Because if I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently.
He just like wakes up again.
I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered how to get home. Our best option was getting a ride
Literally
from
a
the guy in
fast
the green
travel.
car. My cousin,
Whoa.
Pena.
Pinna.
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka. Definitely someone I'd like to climb into a car with. Now, if you're being driven home by a raging alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea? Shortly after giving him the finger, he stopped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree, and we both died. Maybe swearing at him was not such a good idea. So this time, I let him drive me home at a much more reasonable 60 kilometers an hour.
Right.
But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's sponsor, War Hunter. I mean War Thunder. That's right, boys, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever created. 2,000 vehicles, tanks, aircraft, helicopters, and... Oh no. Combined arms warfare. What does that even mean? I have no idea. It's either multiple modes of combat within the same battle space or something to do with Siamese twins. Every single vehicle is detailed and modeled down to the smallest detail. Health bars? No. You fool. You idiot. You moron. Every component is deeply modeled. Oh no, my tracks have been shot. Oh no, my turret can't rotate. Oh no. I'm dead. War Hunter, I mean War Thunder offers the most immersive possible combat experience. And guess what? It's free. Play it now on PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, or any previous generation console. War Hunter, I mean War Thunder spans over 100 years of vehicle warfare. Biplanes, gunships, whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14 Tomcat? Don't you worry, fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing about War Hunter, I mean War Thunder, is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link in the description, and you'll get a bunch of free stuff, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much more. What are you waiting for? Download today and fly a $50 million jet directly into the ground.
Yes. Good.
Anyway, we were not in fact in an F-14 Tomcat, but in Penna's green car. I stopped him at the side of the tractor and hopped out to survey the damage. To make a very long, painful story short, this tractor is a fucking bastard. The very next thing I did was disconnect the tractor from the trailer.
It's on the red.
Which was a terrible mistake.
What?
I fetched the bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling.
Unflip?
Now from here you'd think things would be easy,
Game
right?
physics.
I could just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer and then drive off. Nope. First, I tried lifting the trailer with the fork loader. It didn't work. Shit! I unflipped the tractor again. Yes! And tried ramming
Game
it.
physics.
It didn't work. Stop! No! Oh my god! Another 10 minutes of finagling with the bike and the tractor was unflipped again. This time I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around. And the tractor flipped over again. No! Another flip of the tractor and another attempt. I got the trailer completely flat with the help of the tractor and tried bumping it with a beer case to help get the wheels unstuck.
What?
And this
I don't know how game physics work.
This was after 40 minutes of the same bullshit happening over and over. I'd get the trailer flat
How
to the
did you
ground,
know
it would
that?
spring itself back into position, and I'd be back at square one. I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home,
time to
saved the game,
cheat.
installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the
Whoa.
crime. It turns out this was
Alright.
actually a great idea. When I picked up the trailer, it behaved
Alright.
normally. But when I let it go, it did this.
What the?
When I disconnected the trailer at the very beginning, it locked it into that orientation at that position,
I
so
like
when I
how
tried
he's
to move
always
it would
thumbs
force
up.
itself back. The only way to unlock it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round, and stuck it
Right.
to the tractor. Oh my god. It worked. Back home, it was time to continue building the Satsuma,
Damn.
which I'd managed to get running only for one of its pistons to commit die and fire itself out of the engine. I replaced the piston and head gasket, fired up the car again, and took her for another test drive.
It suddenly there was fire.
Well, shit. Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil is bad. I didn't know that the oil pan had a hole in it. All I had done was check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an
Dipstick.
entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor.
Whoa!
Well done. After fixing the oil pan and adding another bottle of motor oil, the car did indeed work just fine. The car worked, but my feeble little brain did not. To test the car, I decided against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the cap.
What?
Me, being a bit of an idiot and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which, let me remind you, had a bunch of superheated steam underneath it.
Super what? Boom! I knew it. What happened?
My
Actually,
eyes.
I don't know. Is that steam? Was that supposed to be
I'm a fucking
steam?
idiot. Now, the car could run.
I still
which is
don't know
all great,
anything
but
about
if I wanted to win the rally race in
cars.
this thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tires, better wheels, a better engine, better exhaust, proper racing seats, nitrous, the list goes on. To get these upgrades, we would need money. Lots and lots of money. And me? Well, I was broke. In my summer car, there are a lot of ways of making money. Everything from chopping
Hell
and delivering
yeah.
firewood to putting ads in people's letterboxes to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcohol.
Sugar what?
One of the best jobs you can do is finding junk cars by the
What?
side of the road and towing them back to the repair shop. The first bit of junk I
Ooh, how
found
much
was
is
this
that?
bucket thing. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday. The rally would be on, and cars would be flying down the dirt road every few minutes. That, however, was not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my
Wow.
less than optimal driving.
Oh, they're gonna crash. Rip.
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate. Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there and drove the rest of the way home on the dirt track, where every few minutes an idiot rally driver would smash into me
Oh.
at incredible speed.
I thought that was the popo.
Back home, I sleep. Today was going to be good. Today was going to
Hopefully.
be productive. Today I was going to get the bat.
The popo.
Oh shit. Yep. That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
Well,
it is to be expected.
prison. Our stay here was for 10 days. May not seem so bad, especially considering we murdered someone, but 10 days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring in sleep, our stay here could be as low as 15-ish hours, real time.
20?
No abusing save states, just sitting here.
What?
Damn. Okay, time's up.
Why is it so long? What the hell?
In prison, I had hatched a
Oh my
devious
God.
plan.
What the
Robbery.
hell are we?
Timo's, a simple establishment. The grocery store on one end and the pub on the other.
Oh,
The
woo.
pub has this inside. A slot machine. Timo lost the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash. The plan was simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store. The plan sounded good enough, and so the heist was on. I loaded up the tractor and drove it into town in the dead of night. There, I found our victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside. Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader and, moved them.
Brother, they're still in the fucking car.
I smashed open the
Oh my
window,
God.
attached the machine to the tractor, and yanked it out with ferocious anger.
Damn,
I took it to the
alright.
sports field, laid it down on its front, pried off the back plate with a screwdriver, and
Alright.
began ransacking it for everything
Slate
it had.
of hand.
Everything it had turned out to be 7,000 marks. Not bad. A celebration was in order. I popped over to Timo's and bought myself a pizza
On
for
the same.
2,700 marks. Somehow
Bruh.
he knew I had broken his window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man. And this
What the
sent me
heck?
completely over the edge. I sculled back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place. These fucking bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing. And now they were
Amazing
taking
use
what
of
was
free
rightfully
will.
mine. I drank more. I pissed more. I punched this guy in the head. I took the slot machine to the highway and placed it in the way of oncoming cars. I was
Amazing
here
use of
to tear
free
down
will.
society. Fuck it. The rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers?
Young
Well,
punks does nothing but video games all
153
day.
days in prison is a long time.
Brother,
About
that's what you
230 hours of waiting.
That's
that
what you
I,
did.
definitely waited for. It gave me time to think, to consider,
Mm-hmm.
to ponder. Was I on the right path? Was a life of
Arson-
crime
what?
really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build the car
Oh my God,
and
he
win
actually got
that
out.
goddamn rally. And in no time at all, I was out. Our first task was getting the car inspected. I wouldn't even be allowed to participate if the car wasn't road legal. So I had to make it road legal. To do that, I needed more money. And no, I would not be partaking in any more crime to do this. I was a new man. So, my first money-making venture was illegally brewing sugar wine to sell to the local alcoholic.
Right.
You know, like a businessman. Firewood. First you chop it, then you deliver. 3,400 marks. Sewage. My uncle lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers an hour on the M31, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage. The sewage truck is very big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage.
Wait, you could
the
die
tank is
from
full.
that?
Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant. Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. We got cash. Upgrades.
Whoopsie,
Rear
that's
wing. Very important.
disgusting.
Gauge cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him
Ooh.
home. Money. Green car driving. Fuck.
What
Okay,
the?
listen, mate. I just need you to fuck off. Right now. Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries. Drunk man, delivered home again. Sugar wine, sold to drunk man.
Bro,
Sewage,
so
much
many
sewage.
side
Dead moose on
quests.
the highway. Wait a minute.
There's a moose.
This isn't Finland. Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo. I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries. Man insults you while you make a terrible wave. There are you looking at, you fucking dickhead. I forgot
Red
about
Dead
Grandma's
Redemption,
groceries. They've all gone off. Here you go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 liters of moldy milk. Yes, Grandma. That's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my money? Yes, Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay. Finally.
Give me the money
74
already.
marks. More sugar wine. delivered.
74 only?
Hey,
Oh
look,
my
it's
lord.
Penna. I'll just stop to let him cross the intersection.
Oh my lord.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the... Is that a bee? And now,
Is the what?
moment we've all been waiting for.
Is that the what?
Inspection. Slapping the... Is that a bee? And
Bee?
now, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Brother, I
Inspection.
might be
Will
blind.
we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know? Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver? Yep. And what do you know?
Yeah, seems to
We
be
failed.
in order.
You
Never mind.
fucking dickhead.
You
Do you know
fucking
who I
failed.
am? I need this car right now. You know what?
Look at his face.
I'll be right back.
Ah.
Fixed up everything Mr.
Ew.
Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix. Got him to hit my car with his trusty screwdriver again. And what do you know? We passed. The repair shop owner Fleetari caught wind I had shat all over the inspection shop parking lot and rewarded me with a 50% discount and 10 bottles of the strongest booze in all of Finland. Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us.
Racing
The car was working well. It was registered and it had a few upgrades. The day was Saturday. I could just tell big things were going to happen today. I drove up to the rally sign-up station and signed up. Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet.
The ultimate goal.
Shit. Satsuma
Finally
was in
within
fact
reach.
drivable, but had been having a few issues with the suspension.
Maybe.
Quite a few issues, in fact. Cornering was basically impossible, and when I hopped out of the car, it did this.
Nothing.
I found that if I took a wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
What the fuck?
So, rally o'clock, it was. I drove to the start,
Let's go!
this guy counted me down, and off I went.
The problem is, the question is, will he
race
be able to?
Did not last long. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Will he ride or will he
Shit.
die?
Attempt 2.
Never
this
mind.
time was even worse. No. Attempt
I wonder
3.
how hard the
This
controls
time
is there.
was even worse.
At least it's far longer.
God.
But he died.
4. This time I took things a little
But he
slower.
died.
Instead of barreling around the corners at over 100 kilometers an hour and flying off the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour, keeping all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any
Yes.
crashes.
This
This
what
strategy worked.
you should have
I didn't
done
even
at the
crash once
beginning.
throughout the entire track.
Sir,
Just, after I finished.
sir, that's
Slow and
what
steady
you're
does win
supposed
the
to
race,
do.
boys. Now let's
Sir.
see what we got.
It's okay. It's your first hustle of the bustle.
Dead last.
It's fine, sir.
Right.
Oh, he's going to crash the car.
I guess I'll, All hope wasn't lost.
Yeah, oh,
Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as Stage 1, but in reverse.
What?
Surely tomorrow, I would
Ooh.
redeem myself. I took the car back to
Just
the
a
start of the rally
different
and
time.
parked there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot. To get to the start of Stage 2, I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake.
So is he going to the popo?
This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour. Only 15% over. I'm sure the fine isn't that bad. Shit.
Oh my
That
lord!
is a lot
You're
of money.
going
I didn't
to
have the money to pay the fine, so I just gave him the
jail.
finger and fucked off. Anyway, I had a job to do. Get a good time on the second stage and try my best to get out of last place. And before I knew it, the rally was on. On the straights I got up to 100 kilometers an hour, and in the turns I could manage just a bit below that. Of course, going at this speed with my flimsy little car,
Brother!
mistakes were bound to happen. We spun, but we could keep going. Then we flipped the car,
Brother!
but we could keep going. Then we launched it into a ditch. The door was hanging off,
Oh my
but we
lord!
could keep going. And then
Oh my
we hit a
lord!
rock. We could not keep going.
This is
I
no
was
longer
extremely close to the
viable.
end, so I jumped out of the car and legged it all the way to the finish line. I still had a bit of hope, despite
can
all
you
the
do
tumbling around the
that?
car we had driven
I don't think
fairly
you can
well,
do that, sir.
And so, I checked our time. It, wasn't good.
Brother,
My
what are
time
you
was
think?
so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard.
No, you
My
got
time so terrible that it sent
disqualified.
me spiraling into
Sir,
a deep depression. I
Martincitopants,
drank a case
sir.
of beer, drove to Fleetari,
You got
found the 10
disqualified.
bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out.
You got disqualified.
And blacked out again. And blacked out again.
Right,
And
he
again.
was too
And again.
depressed.
And again.
And he drank
And then it was next week.
all the
During
time.
my bout of violent alcoholism, I found 9,000 marks of unpaid fines on the kitchen counter.
Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines.
Well, what happened
So,
to the
I was in a lot of debt.
14,000?
The police would probably be able to throw me
penalty?
back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunkman called at 2 a.m. asking for a ride home,
2
I blinked.
a.m.
I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase.
Oh, so
How
she
much money?
is he
5 million marks.
gonna
If I
kill
could find
him?
that suitcase, that would be enough money to
Mark?
pay off my debts and build the rally car of my dreams. Did I really want to steal from this man? I had sworn off
Yeah.
a life of crime. Yet here I was
Sworn off.
considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of pondering later, I concluded
Yeah.
money. To find the briefcase, I
We
would have to
getting
scour
that.
the entire map.
Yeah.
Every little nook, every cranny.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there it is.
What the hell?
What
the hell?
I threw it in the back of my car and drove home, having a minor accident on the way.
Brother, you have money. Please don't have an accident.
I opened the briefcase,
GGs.
and oh my, that is a lot of money.
That's
Literally
a fat amount of
15,000 presses of E
money.
later, I was left with 1.5 million marks. Much less than the
Holy.
advertised 5 million, but hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something. It was time for some upgrades. I bought
Brother,
the
what
entire
the
catalog,
fuck?
the best suspension, the best carburetor, nitrous, a
Right,
new steering wheel, all the cool body
right.
panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power. And most importantly, a cool paint job.
Ooh.
Gentlemen, the car was ready. for
Looking
round
very
2.
professional.
I gave it a good
now,
test on the
sir.
highway, and of course, I got pulled over and fined 30,000 marks on the spot.
But you can pay it
Dickhead.
now.
The car was
Easy.
ready, but I needed some practice. So I took it to the dirt track and drove the route over and over. Every corner.
Whoa,
every
he
gear
actually
shift,
practiced
each
for
slight
this.
bump and bend. I even got rid of the stick shift and switched to paddles for speedier shifting. And a couple of hours of practice later, we were finally ready for competition.
Ooh.
Saturday, the start of the rally. Big things were about to
Big
happen. This dude
things.
counted me down, and off we went.
Let's
The car
go.
was very fast. All the upgrades had turned it into an absolute weapon on the track. I shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that. Past the turn off to my house, past Grandma's house, over the train tracks, and across the line. The pace felt very good, and checking the
Nice.
standings confirmed my suspicions. Oh yes.
Ooh.
That's right, fellas. First place.
Yay.
I was officially in the running to actually win the rally. All I had to
Wait,
do was
that's
have a
just,
similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the
the
parking
stage
area
2.
and parked in the right spot and went back home. Tomorrow, I was gonna win.
And then
Back
the
home,
car got stolen.
I sleep.
And then the car got
This
stolen.
sleep was a bit different. I was not woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside or even the phone ringing,
Oh my god.
but by a belligerent
house
drunk
is
man in my
burning.
room with an axe.
Oh. I got so scared.
Turns out he didn't appreciate me taking his money.
Brother,
enough.
what the?
Well, with him subdued, I went
That's
to
just
finish the
one
rally.
punch, by the way. I think
Stage
he's
2.
too drunk.
This time I'd parked in the correct spot and
realize
wouldn't be
that.
incurring a time penalty. I took the car to the start of the next stage where I
God
signed up.
damn.
And before I knew it, the rally was on. All that practice had paid off. I knew the corners. I knew the bumps. We
That's
flew over
nice.
the train tracks, past Grandma's house, past the turn off to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop and the mansion with wasps in it, through the farmland, and before I knew it, the race was done.
Hell yeah. Smooth.
There it was.
Smooth.
Oh yes. We had driven pretty damn good. And we're 30 seconds ahead of second place.
30 seconds ahead. Time for a celebratory alcoholism. I guess the
I knew just how to
mission
celebrate. The fireworks
is
back home.
complete.
On the way back, I crossed the bridge. I'd crossed the bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
What the fuck? What the fuck? that went
Thank you
dark.
once again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. You can download them from the link in the description.
That went dark really quickly. I didn't
Or if you can
realize.
go hunt warts or something. I don't
What
know.
the fuck? He killed himself? Or was that planned murder? Was that actually murder that made it seem like a suicide? That's kind of sussy. Bro, what the fuck? I had no knowledge that it could happen in game. I didn't really realize my summer car was that detailed. A lot of things can happen. It's literally GTA, but in Finland, and you need to create cars. That's it. That's it, basically.